Welcome to our video. I got a great question for you today, and that's whether convicted sex offenders have to notify their neighbors of such in Canada. Very great question. I mean, the simple answer to that is no. There's no obligation on a person who's been convicted of any type of sexual crime to notify anyone that they've been convicted of that crime. If you look at the states, I just want to compare a little bit the states. We both have national sex offender registries, and I understand in many states you're able to look up to see where these people live. You can't do that. The database in Canada is not accessible. So when someone's convicted of a sexual type crime, whether it be sexual assault, sexual interference, voyeurism, child pornography, they could be subject to what's called a SOIRA order, SOIRA, Sexual Offender Information Registration Act. And it's in the judge's discretion to order them onto that registry for many, many years. That registry is quite onerous because they have to report reporting conditions every year. They have to notify the police of employment, where they're living, change of address, and there's all sorts of requirements where the police keep tabs. So this database is only accessible to certain people, and principally the police and Crown attorneys, authorities, and not to any other individuals. So that's certainly something that people have to do if they're ordered by the judge. Interesting point, the Supreme Court of Canada in 2022, they actually struck down the mandatory order. It used to be mandatory for judges for basically all sexual type offenses to order people onto this registry. And the Supreme Court of Canada ordered that was unfair for certain more minor sexual type offenses. So now your client can attempt to have the judge exercise the discretion not to give that order if they're convicted. But practically speaking, 99 or more percent of people who get convicted of sexual offenses still have to go on that registry. It's very narrow factual circumstances where it's fair that the person not be on the registry, and I mean very narrow. So there you have it, that interesting question about whether you have to report that you're a sexual offender to your neighbor. The answer is no, and that leads to some other interesting things. There's onerous reporting conditions, and rightfully so for someone who's convicted offender, because we need to protect the public in Canada. Thank you for watching our video. We are absolutely committed to bringing you the best possible criminal and DUI educational videos. If you found this video helpful, please like it and subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you've been charged with a criminal offense in Ontario and require our services, please click on the link in the description below.